Alright, Shaunny, I haven't done one of these in a while, so buckle up.
If I wasn't a lazy piece of garbage, but I can't because I work all the time and I go to school and I'm too lazy to do my SSD and I have issues.
This is great stream
God.
content.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say I just started my stream.
Welcome, world. We are listening to Coach's
Hi.
Life Issues.
Strays chat. Wait, just walk on this chick. Just walk on this Rissa. She just put down a shield. Just kill her.
I need that shield broken. Hog. Ah! Hog slept. Right.
Oh, you saved my dick,
no.
Shaunny.
All right.
Kill her, kill her, kill her.
I can't heal any of you.
I'm behind you. Oh no.
Honestly, that was fine. You walking past the shield there was totally fine.
He's a...
That's
Oh
what
no.
Any of you.
I'm behind you.
I can't heal any of you.
I'm behind you.
Yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate, like, that he
Oh,
happened
no.
to wrap around and kill only you. But it's fine.
It's just as old. Ever.
That's exactly what I want you to do, by the way. You were asking how, when we deal with Orisa and we walk past your shield, what you're supposed to do. You wait till it's safe and then you also walk past your shield. That was pretty much perfect.
I've
So,
shattered.
good job.
And move in and put shield down. Is somebody going to right side?
The Hog. And the Genji.
Nice job, Iceberg. Oh.
I think we just lose this because Ice dies. We don't have the damage to finish this fight.
He's purple. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Good night.
You had sleep.
How did that not get him?
Fucked. I'm.
You had sleep. Should have at least tried.
He's purple.
You usually hit them.
I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Good night.
We're all fucked.
How did that not?
That's unfortunate. Ult, so. That's unfortunate. Well, we've got ult, so. So Ice, what happened?
Alright. That works.
That's good, guys.
You could have tried to sleep him. If you would have slept him, probably would have won the fight. But
Fuck
I was
off,
looking for
Hog.
hooks. Be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Dan. Me too.
I'm not gonna do that.
Famous last word.
What is he gonna do? Stab me?
Oh, Berg slept. Got Nana ready.
Go past the rest of shield. That's really unfortunate.
Okay.
I didn't know he was there, and I thought we were pushing.
Sorry.
I say ready.
Wait.
Oh, never mind.
as I get pushed into a corner,
Alright.
Oh, there's Nano.
it was funny watching you just be like, nope, jump off the edge. It was a good play.
Let's pull the trigger
Obviously
on
to
Red
reset,
Red
but it's still
fight
it's still
and
funny
burn
every
through
time.
the beat. We should be able to.
Never gets old.
Ow.
Oh, huge poggers.
Can I stop saying poggers? It's so dumb. I sound like an idiot.
Alright, hog the hook.
Hog no hook.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, we just go in and grab. Good nade. Try to throw it at the floor. So, when I grab, right? So sometimes my grabs are really funky and they'll be like on ceilings and stuff. I'll do that sometimes. But when it's on the floor, you know, just throw the nade at the floor and it'll explode inside the grab. Even if it hits, even if they're sitting in the grab, you know, floating around, and the anti hits the tip of their toe, they're still anti. It doesn't matter, right? If it hits all of them, or if it hits the tip of their toe, they're gonna be anti regardless. So, just throw it at the floor. It's a lot safer bet.
Hog
I have a
slept.
soldier. Got him.
Yeah, this is
Be
good.
careful if they're.
Still got Nana.
Hog's going right.
Nice.
That was funny.
Slept!
So good,
What
dude.
nice
This is so
stop.
good.
That was
Badass.
Okay, Hog's on point.
Good Ursa, good Ursa. First, first.
Slept.
Here's the purple.
Yeah, this is almost exactly how I play Anna, which is funny.
Bug.
I missed. Hey, Bobby.
Really good.
Run with that. Was Lance Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
No.
Which one was it?
Lance Bass. I didn't think.
Lamp.
That was so good.
Good Ursa, good
That's
Ursa.
perfect.
Roadhog behind us.
Alright.
Apparently he's a ninja.
Keep going, keep going.
Oh gosh, so Reese is back up. Or never died. Hogs behind.
He keeps
Yeah.
flanking and killing
I'm
you.
on a cap point.
You're playing this fight fine. It's just he keeps flanking and killing you. That's stupid.
When you have to check kill.
Get that roadhog at one, could you? Kept him at one for about
No
30
shield.
meters.
Uh-oh, you're purple, you're purple.
Got
Carry
it.
ice?
Orange
Fuck.
go. Yep. It's going. Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Hogs nanoed.
It should be fine.
you know what? Good enough.
Oh, shit. Back up. I don't
Oh,
have
we
pause.
win that anyway. It's fine.
I just killed her Ana and she left.
Good.
Good.
They really hate me.
Hog is high ground.
Behind us.
I'm down.
Back out, Martin.
Yeah, I am
back out.
super
I'm getting
aggressive.
halted.
Oh, for
Oh,
God's
shit.
sakes. That. Well,
Yeah, I got halted too. Like it was fine for me to get up there, and then you
oh,
know
for God's sake.
I got halted, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't chase us. Amazing.
Shaunny
Fine,
has more
Jordan.
heals than you that entire time.
Yes. Oh, God. That's a widow now?
Mhm.
Oh, well, there's a Reaper.
You're just a little bit far forward than what I'd like to see. A little bit like Krujar. I mean, obviously not as aggressive as Krujar, but
Mhm.
you're right above where I would want
there's a
you
Reaper,
to be.
Got him.
This is also a problem with rotations, right? When you rotate like this, you want to be behind Ryan. When you flank like this, there's always the chance that someone will flank with you, and that's what ends up happening.
Oh, well, there's a Reaper.
Got him.
McCree right
Oh my
side.
God, Oxenberg.
Did somebody say
Standpoint.
pincer maneuver?
Oh gosh. Because Zen on point, Zen's low.
We lost us. Let's regroup.
Oh, we lost it. That's good hold though.
So, if you think of Ryan's shield, right, as you can think of Ryan's shield as a wall, right? And walls are permanent Ryan shields, right? So, here's a choke point, right? These are both walls, okay? And our team is currently here behind this wall, right? Ryan's shield is there to be a wall that can move, so that we can move from here to here, right? Now, if you were to just go out by yourself, if you were to just go outside of these walls by yourself, you'd get spammed and die, right? But the shield is there to act like a wall. So when you rotate, you want to stay behind said wall because that's what it's for, right? Yeah, I know it sounds simple, you know, like stay behind the shield, forehead, you know, but like that's what it's for. It's a piece of cover that has a finite amount of health, right? Whereas these shields have an infinite amount of health, right? You can shoot at a wall all day, it's not going to break. So, just be aware.
We aren't. We got 92%.
They press.
I wouldn't call that losing. Yeah, Carl's Zen here with Shatter. Woo! Watch like a million damage
Reaper
there.
on the right of you.
Got the widow.
Yep. Ah, shit.
He's one.
I don't have sleep. Alright, Hog's purple, LeBlanc.
Great, Auntie. Good positioning. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I have a shield.
What was he? What? Oh.
He's up top. I was trying to chase him off.
Oh,
Use that
perfect.
window.
Good stuff.
Touch. Good. Hog is there.
We win
First
this.
in the ball.
No!
We have ults and they
I
don't,
didn't-
so. Wasn't this just like quick play?
I'll just
Impact.
Yeah, it was.
Balls on
Lucio,
me in the back.
Lucio. I'm on the sim.
Anna.
Recess.
That's a
touch.
push.
Yeah, we played this really well. I don't think there's anything to really go over here.
Purple. Don't stand direct.
I don't think we ever lost a fight.
Idiot.
This is behind. I missed. Back left.
He's going. He's into those Lucio tutorials.
It's actually surprisingly easy to track where Lucio's going, because there's So say that all of this is a wall, right? The back of my screen. So if Lucio's jumping, right, there'll be a point where he jumps, right, along said wall, where the jump stops, and he reattaches onto the wall, right? And you can pretty clearly see it while he's jumping. Let's see if we can see it here.
Alright, May's behind cart. Back left.
Hello?
Lucio's behind. I missed. Back left.
You can kind of see it.
He's going. He's into the.
But like sometimes he'll like go up and then he'll like go down or whatever. But there's always this. There's always that second where he hits the ground. And so it's really easy to track, and then the second you can just, follow your cursor along this, and then at some point when you have sleep you can just hit him if you're tracking him, and it's really easy to hit Lucio. If you see me play, I hit Lucio's very often, including in my play of the game the other
Those
day.
Lucio tutorials.
He's hard to hit with like hit scan, but he's really easy to hit with sleep, so I'm not sure why.
Can't see her.
Oh my god.
She's getting healed. She's low. Nice. Get Ryan.
That quick scope was pretty sick.
Ryan.
Don't worry about healing a Valking Mercy. She can heal herself. She's really hard to kill. So like, okay, the only reasons that a Valking Mercy will die is burst damage, right? It's the only reason she'll ever die. To like a Widow or like 2 Ash headshots, and you're not going to be able to heal that. You're rarely going to be able to heal that, right? You can't heal Widow headshots, obviously. So don't even worry about it. Because you...
On a 13-player kill streak.
It didn't matter right here because I got booped, and
Now
I'm the
you've
only
got
person
it.
that died.
I can't get you.
Okay. So,
Ah.
but just for future reference.
May.
And you should know that too, being a Mercy player, that Valkyrie Mercy is almost
Don't go
impossible to
directly
kill.
for the card if you can.
And if you've ever played DPS, you'd also know that.
D.Va's low, D.Va, D.Va do.
Yeah, I tried to kill the soldier before he killed the bird, but
Orb now?
They can't hit us in the air no matter what they do, so they've got a torp now.
yeah, we just win.
No.
That was so funny. That bomb was hilarious, bro.
This was
Gosh,
so funny.
I was dying.
Oh
dude.
my god.
I was dying. I already watched this from Ice's point of view,
Racist
so
Reap.
let's watch
I think
yours.
a Reaper,
Why is he standing
Reaper
still?
teleporting
All
behind
slept?
left side.
And a Widow.
Oh, they got a Widow mid.
That wasn't
Reaper's
supposed to.
still
We get
behind.
Mercy,
Reaper's
Mercy's,
behind.
Mercy's Discord, nice. We get Ryan.
Berg
Ryan,
by
Ryan.
you, Berg by you. In cafe, in cafe.
We got
This
ball.
is
Ball.
fine. I like this rotation.
Thank you.
I really like that from you.
Reload.
Widow
Just
main.
walking around away from Reaper. That was really good.
Oh, damn.
Okay, back out.
Dang, gets picked twice by Widow, man. Twice. We lose this fight.
Get
because
bait,
somebody
get
gets
banana
picked by
ball
Widow.
separately.
I.
You get
see.
picked by Widow
Where was
too.
she?
Oh,
She's
she's
up
on top.
Alright,
Okay.
guys.
I.
Ice here.
Until you get.
Oh,
We need
or for
damage.
the Reaper, I mean.
Yeah, as soon as I throw this bomb, I'm switching.
That's fine on cart. Take cart, take cart.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to throw it. Not this
Yeah,
fight,
yeah.
though.
Brian has
Ball
Shatter, I'm
slap.
sure.
Aside from the
Heal.
widow, the rest of the
Stuff.
You're good.
Wait.
Don't die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
there's some
Choreograph
Widow
here.
left ground.
It's fucking Reaper.
Oh.
I got booped.
push it to it.
Watch out, you can still get sniped in that.
Bullshit. Ryan low.
I'm low, nice.
Kruger,
Oh,
get Dan,
no,
get Dan,
nice.
get Dan. Kruger, get Dan.
Ball behind, ball
Widow's
behind.
by Mega. Widow's by Mega.
Oh,
Good stuff.
Big sleep.
Do you want me?
Get hit by the dragon.
Fine.
Touche. I'm trying to get up to you.
To the right.
Yeah.
On you, straight. Slept.
We get Ryan. Ryan,
Perfect.
Ryan, Ryan.
Good stuff.
I'm down.
Great need.
It's 1 for 1 right now.
Good nano. All good.
Oh, he's low. Low too.
I'm gonna grab this fight. Okay, pin
He's
Ryan
up
and
top,
then.
he's up top.
I'm down.
I can't hit you there, Mormon.
Oh shoot! No, I tried.
5%.
Let's watch
Can't
this
hit you there,
again.
Mormon. Behind us. Reaper's coming right behind us.
Okay, when I grab pin
Or he's
Ryan
up top,
and
he's
then.
up top.
I'm down.
So okay, so here's what I was trying to get to happen, right? I explained this on Ice's VOD, but if I oh, that's really tiny. I don't like that. If they're all in a grab, right, and here's rain shield, you can't throw a nade into that because it's just gonna bounce off the rain shield. But if Ryan pins said shield is over here, and the grab is now, you know, the grab is empty and the shield's over here, you can throw a nade into the grab and everyone gets antied. So that's what I was trying to get to happen, but I should have explained it better before this exact second.
I can't hit you there, Mormon.
Oh shoot, no, I tried to back into the chance.
Fuck.
I never did a shatter.
I got you.
Oh shoot, no, I tried to back into the chance.
Fuck.
Oh, okay, yeah, he got booped up and he wasn't able to block the shatter.
Fantastic.
Okay,
It's a really hard comp to play McCree into.
just try to flash who you can. That's all we really need it for. Shoot. We should be able to win this fight with ults. Just back up a
Watch
little bit.
Ryan. He slept.
Oh,
Someone is.
he's low. He's low.
I got nano, by the way. Reaper behind, Reaper behind, Reaper behind.
Ow.
Fuck. I missed
We're
that.
dead. I'm chucking Bob.
I'm dead. Fuck. Reaper behind, Reaper behind, Reaper behind.
Ow.
Fuck.
It looked like you were so panicked about the Reaper, you just kind of left straight to dying. By the time that you realized that he was dying, it was too late. So, number one,
Reaper behind, Reaper behind.
work on your canceling, because you could have canceled your reload with the nade, for one.
I got nano, by the way. Reaper behind, Reaper behind, Reaper
Right
behind.
here, you could have thrown a nade,
Behind.
because if you, okay,
I got nano.
watch your ammo.
Reaper behind,
There
Reaper
is
behind.
zero. And you see how it's at 14 now? If you throw a nade, it cancels the rest of the reload animation. The rest of this
Rewind.
animation goes on.
Ow.
Fuck. I missed
We're
that.
dead.
Reaper's dead.
Careful, Moira behind you.
I go nuts, bro.
Second.
Loaded.
You can win that, you can win
Oh,
that.
fuck. Alright, balls down. Reaper's teleporting on
Reaper
cart.
on cart.
I should have won
Cruiser,
this.
go anywhere except the front of the cart.
Wait, you just left him to die. Because you're trying to kill Ryan. I guess,
Dutch.
I mean, he kind of got one shot, but...
Reaper's
I
right
got
side,
it.
Reaper right side, Reaper right side, Reaper right side. On me.
When someone's contesting like that, and they leave you uncontested, that person shouldn't die. You should just have your crosshair on him constantly. Because I was talking about Berg with this earlier, right? Doing your job. Right. I did this on Berg's VOD, I'll do it on yours too. Your job is to keep him alive. Your job isn't to kill Ryan. It's not to kill Reaper. It's not to kill whoever this is. It's not to contest Cart. That's not your job. Your singular job is to keep whoever is contesting... Oh, whoops. Is to keep whoever is contesting alive. That's your job. That's the only thing that you should be focused on.
Can we touch?
Yep,
Reaper's
I
right
got
side,
it.
Reaper right side, Reaper right side, Reaper right side. On me.
Fuck, I'm stunned.
That you just got chased down by a Reaper.
I didn't know you grabbed. Sorry.
It happens. No, you're good, you're good. You got this. That's fine.
Yep. Stay back. Yeah.
Reverse.
Me.
Jesus.
They have sim as well. Security.
I'm not quite with you guys, hang on.
All right, back out of security. Back out of security. Security.
I see you on
Come
the far
back.
side.
You melted so fast.
as well as
Top of this. Yeah. All right, hang on. We're all going this side of fence then.
Yeah, this rotation
Left
ended up
side,
being
left
too
side,
slow.
left side.
I gotta reload 2, 1.
So
Left side.
Yeah. All right, hang on. We're all
So
going this
here,
side of
right?
fence then.
so you nade everyone that's low, right? And now that everybody is behind Ryan's shield, you don't have to worry about them because we're safe now, right? We are safe. We don't take damage anymore. The people that are on the other side of Ryan's shield are not safe. So you need to be focused on the people that are rotating, not the people that have rotated. Okay? So the people not behind the movable wall you need to be worried about. And so should I as well. I shielded somebody.
Left side, left side, left side.
And I think I
left
missed
side.
and it went on to Ryan instead.
I gotta reload 2, 1.
we're
We're down.
down now.
Ah!
Yep.
It's true.
We should have won that. We missed the rotation.
Behind us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the.
Alright, they're purple, they're purple, they're purple, they're purple, they're purple, they're purple.
That
Lot
that
of
that
turrets
call
though.
was nuts.
Unlucky.
I like how you missed
So-
15 times, and then it just died anyway. By 15 times, I mean twice.
You can still do damage, yeah.
We should have won this too.
have to
Berg ends
go.
up
They're still down
going
some.
full ground
Watch
Farah
turrets
and
again.
loses the fight for us.
Plan this side, plan this side. Wait
We
for the
should have
wall.
won this.
I got Nana.
You played this fine. You're with the front line. That's your job. Berg didn't do his job, which is literally just staying up in the air.
We
He ends
killed,
up dropping, and
we
it kills
killed
him and
Sim-
Kruja.
Sim's, Sivern.
Moira's low. No fade. Moira's half no fade.
Reaper's coming to ult.
Just looking for ult. Yeah. Very nice.
That was good.
Down,
Good
down.
call.
We have Nana though, we have Nana.
Shit, I'm down.
Got 2 ults. One sports with.
Oh, that's fine.
Ah.
This wasn't your fault. Let's switch this. Yeah, this positioning's great. Yeah, this is fine. Yep.
Down.
You could have dodged that, but
Okay, so I'm shooting sim turrets.
it wouldn't have mattered.
Okay.
Gosh, can my voice stop
It's
cracking?
so sad. Barrett's always good.
It's
Stuff that
obnoxious.
can either control
No.
hunger. It's the.
We're both on
Let's go
dance
mid.
picture.
You ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, go.
Somber behind still.
I'm on the
Good
torb.
nade.
She slapped Krujar. Can you just do a volley into her face?
Ryan's hacked.
Someone's...
Lovely.
Ah!
okay.
Break, break, break.
Build break,
Break slow,
break,
she's low,
break.
she's low.
Coming back.
I got Nano.
Wait for
Be careful of unscoping and rescoping when you're trying to pump heals into somebody that's critical, because there's a small delay, right? So when you if you just go into the training range and we'll call this hip fires, we'll call this scope shots, right? So each hip fire is like this, right? And each scoped shot is like this. They're right next to each other, right? But when you do them one by one, there's a delay in the middle between unscoped and scoped, as you can see when you're healing me.
Sorry, wait for Stray, there's
I
still
can
one
use
down.
healing behind you, Krujar.
Oops.
Nano. Ah!
down.
Break, break, break.
Build break,
Break slow,
break,
she's low,
break.
she's low.
You see that animation?
Coming back.
I got Nano.
When you
Break for
unscope
Stray,
and then you
Stray,
there's
rescope,
one
there's a
behind you, Krujar.
huge delay. So be careful.
Thank you.
Choose one or the other. Are you hard scoping or are you gonna hip fire? I'd recommend hip firing
Dive in the Moira. 3, 2, 1.
because I'm
Oh,
so
didn't know
fucking
Brig was
fat.
still alive.
Ryan
I'm on
slept,
Brig,
Ryan
I'm on
slept,
Brig, I'm
Ryan
on Brig,
slept.
I'm on Brig, I'm on Brig, I'm on Brig.
Help!
Call it before.
Alive.
Ryan
I'm on
slept,
Brig,
Ryan
I'm on
slept,
Brig, I'm
Ryan
on Brig,
slept.
I'm on Brig, I'm on Brig, I'm on Brig.
Help!
Call it
Even if he didn't call it, you can hear it.
before.
Right?
Still alive.
Listen.
Ryan
I'm on
slept,
Brig,
Ryan
I'm on-
slept.
You can hear
Dive in
Sombra
Moira.
hacking and
3,
then the
2,
hat
1.
going off.
Oh, didn't know Brig was still alive.
Ryan
I'm on
slept,
Brig,
Ryan
I'm on
slept,
Brig, I'm
Ryan
on Brig,
slept.
I'm on Brig, I'm on Brig,
You can
I'm on
totally
Brig.
hear that.
Help!
Call it before you're dying.
That was weird positioning.
I'm dead.
Why'd you do that?
Before you're...
Alive.
Ryan
I'm on
slept,
Brig,
Ryan
I'm on
slept,
Brig, I'm
Ryan
on Brig,
slept.
I'm on Brig, I'm on Brig, I'm on Brig.
Help!
Call it before you're dying.
Why'd you do this? Why'd you get up all in our face? You could have just stayed on the other side of point.
I'm dead.
Right. Oh, I can't really see it, but right. On this side of point, a little bit further over. If I can.
Yeah,
I turned around and you were 1 health.
Right here. You could just stay on this side of point instead of walking through the fire into the middle of us. Because me and Stray are really, really fat. So you'll always be able to hit us. You should hit every single shot on us, so you don't have to worry about that.
I've got
Bara?
EMP.
Question mark.
We've got EMP bomb. We're good. We win this.
I've got
Bara?
EMP.
Question mark.
I turned around and you were 1 health.
I've got
Bara?
EMP.
Question mark.
Oh, far
Wait.
question mark. So he said.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw it.
They're left
They're up
side.
top. I'm gonna throw it top left.
Far
Ready?
probably a good idea. He's right.
Nice, got
I'm on
Ryan.
Oh,
There's a late on that.
fuck. Briggs on me. Fuck.
Oh,
she's
that
low
was
and
close. That was close, man.
Get her underway.
We've got
Brig.
You played that fine.
Sombra behind us.
You can't really do much about Brig unless you
I
kill
don't have
her.
a bubble.
Orb is hacked. Orb down.
we got Ryan.
Again, that delay is stopping you from
I got
healing me.
healing.
Ryan's low. Ryan's
That's
one.
low.
I got stuck on the truck.
Be back in a moment.
When you're 1v1ing somebody, don't jump. Right? Because when you jump, you go in an arc like this. So it's really easy to track you through the whole thing because you have very little control of where you go. The best thing to do is to crouch spam, right? So you go down and you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go left, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go right, and then you go down. And it's really hard to track that. There's no way they're going to be able to track all this. So that's the best thing to do when you're in a 1v1. You want to crouch spam and you want to AD strafe. And that's it. Don't jump. Stop doing that. Because, okay, when I was playing Widow, right? People jump a lot. And when you jump, right here is almost the exact same for every single person. This apex of the jump. So they'll jump and right, you can just put your cursor right here. And the second they hit here, you click left click and they die. Happens every single time. Stop
Okay,
jumping.
We need you to jump on point.
Like,
Yep.
that's it.
Okay. I'm here.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
On Ryan, on Ryan, on
Diva's
Ryan,
coming
on
for me.
Ryan, on
Diva D on
Ryan.
the back. Diva in the back. I need help. Thank you.
On the Diva.
Alright, moving up. Torb's low behind cart.
She did it to her first time. Good
Nice.
call. Card.
Tanks are separate. Tanks are separate.
Right here.
Yeah, I got you.
Don't know
On
why.
the
they
Ryan, I'm
were
on the
so
Ryan,
far.
on Ryan.
Bye.
Hacked her out of it.
I actually hit the sleep. Yes. We should have won this.
Ryan's charging.
Yep, he was charging me.
I'm hacked.
I'm on the Diva back here. She's discorded. She's one.
It's not a good
Somebody's
name.
translocator. I'm coming.
Diva
I know what
back
you're
here.
going for. You're trying to hit the Diva,
he was
but you were a
charging
little
me.
bit late.
Hacked.
And
I'm on
Stray's
the
full
Diva back
health,
here,
so
she's
that
discorded.
needed nothing.
She's one.
Somebody's translocator. I'm coming. Almost
Sombra
there.
1.
I'm behind you, Stray.
I'm on the Moira.
Shit.
Moira no fade. Moira no fade.
There,
Almost
purple.
I'm done.
Moira
A
anti.
little bit more aggressive than I'd
hacked.
like to see.
Oh god, Ryan's in here.
Back up, back up.
Yep.
Who's got another EMP bomb?
They went
I like you being in that room, but a little bit too aggressive.
Dan sniper out of
You
this guy
poking
the first
out.
time.
Yeah, I was up too far. I got Reinhardted. Sorry. My bad.
As soon as I'm back.
Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah, Far and Sombra.
I'm on the
Sombra.
brig. I'm on the brig. I'm on the brig.
There was also a Far shooting you.
We also should
I
have
got
won this
melted.
fight.
Yeah, that Sombra's a pro. I was focused on the Pharah. The Sombra I was less prepared for.
Far. Oh fuck.
Number 1. Ult tracking just needs to be better around the just everyone, because people keep dying to ults that could easily be avoided. And number 2, don't even try to kill Moira. Don't even. You're not going to unless you can anti her. If you can, then go for it. If you can't, then don't even try.
Both heals down.
They're playing it well. They just wait for me to die, and then the Pharah comes out and
I
styles
have
on everybody.
nano. Or primal.
Standing
Alright,
on
watch
a
out for
primal.
Sombra in front of us.
Fire
Did
going
I get EMP? Fire's
He's
low.
one.
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 Got.
Good job.
Nice.
Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Are you what?
Alright, I got it off first. But
Sin's
I'm
low.
fucked.
Sin's low.
Oh.
We just aren't ready for ults. That's a lot of that's my bad though. I didn't talk as much as I should have.
Break slow, nice. Yeah, run.
Did you just use that?
Yes.
Well, for every ounce of pissed off I was at the last one, I did not deserve to
Moira's
survive
low.
that one.
There we
Get
go.
Mara, nice.
Diva.
Diva.
Summer's right side. He's up top now.
Sombra up top.
Push up so they can't recontest.
I'm gonna stay on cart.
She's
Yeah, I see her.
There it is.
You walked off. You walked off.
What?
That was you. You walked off. That was your fault. You said, I'm going to stay on cart, and then walked off to kill Sombra,
I was touching
thinking
it.
you were not touching it.
Nice.
You walked off.
Yeah, I see her.
There it is.
There you go. There's the C9. You walked off.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Just around the cart.
To be fair, that last fight we played that super well.
Go over
You
here.
did.
Yep. I'm on you. I'm with you.
I like the
Warrior one.
noises
Oh,
of
she's
you
getting the-
throwing the nade.
Good stuff. Reaper is mid.
Ryan.
All on fire.
This is all fine. I have already reviewed
Loading.
this.
Good job.
Big man.
You just sit up here. Ugh.
They're going top.
You just sit up here and they never deal with you, so.
Dude, nope. Yeah.
You made a full one. Okay.
All off.
Is it, are you on?
Work on him.
Mercy just took that.
Oh.
Nice. Good trans.
I don't have anything.
He's one.
Thank you.
Good call. When did you sleep?
Where's the transit? Are you
Reaper,
on?
Reaper's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
up top.
Ryan's
Oh,
one.
you
Ryan.
tried to sleep Reaper. Yeah. Sleeping Reaper's a lot harder now.
I don't have anything.
It's good trance though. Really good trance.
I'm with you. Break.
They're coming code.
You went way too aggressive.
Ryan,
That wasn't
purple.
your fault.
Kill the run. Kill the run.
Sombra's behind us. Alright,
Oh,
Ryan,
you
purple.
tried to sleep her, but you missed.
Sombra's behind us.
Mercy's down.
Oh shit.
Kill the run. Kill the run.
Just for future reference, when Sombra EMPs, she jumps. So like if she's on, so if she is already jumping, she'll do a double jump. If she is on the ground, she'll jump up a little bit. So, and it's pretty easy to track that as well because it's a jump. Just putting that out there.
I'm so fucked.
But again, stop
Fuck.
jumping.
Kill run. Kill run. Kill run.
Ah.
All right. Do not die
shit,
until
now
we
you
get there.
jinxed
Do
it.
not die until we get there.
God!
Go back.
I'm working on it.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a bomb on Kari here.
Bird one.
Oh my gosh.
I'm on the bastion.
Far behind us, you
Yep.
bitch. Nice shot.
I'm down. I mean,
Again, being aware of
Come on,
ults,
Kari
you
here.
just used sleep before she ulted.
On the bastion.
You could have saved you and Dan.
Yes. Plus,
mission set up here though.
That's more of my fault though.
man, and I was able to get up, but he wasn't.
But also, we've talked about this before, but there's only a certain amount of ults that you yourself can sleep. So if you're aware of those, then you know we're good.
Dude,
You're
The
walled off.
May,
You're walled off.
May
I'm
up.
circling around right. Fuck.
Dude, I want to watch this again. I've already watched it, but I just go
Oh,
insane.
hog
here.
right. Hog slept
Far's
right.
fucking one.
Hog slept right side. He's
This
gonna be
one
with
low,
you.
low.
I need heals bad.
I.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh.
that was a lot of fucking damage.
Yes, fuck you.
Alright.
Here we go again. Yeah, eat.
Nice suck.
Gorgeous.
I got nano.
That's so good.
Careful.
Let's go.
Damn.
Oh.
Dawn.
Oh my god.
Zen's half.
Oh god.
Okay, get May. May.
May's purple.
I made him trip.
Bye.
Wait, May.
I'm gone.
She's one.
You walked into her.
I made him trip.
Why'd you do that? Don't do that.
Bye.
Wait,
You
May,
walked
May,
on
May,
top of
May,
her.
May, May. She's one.
I don't know if you just didn't notice her.
Never mind.
but,
Pull up.
That was bad. Don't do that.
She's down. First free kill.
I want to see if I can see that hook. That hook was so good. I
down.
can't.
Okay,
Dang
Hannah,
it.
with
That
you.
hook was so good.
Get this Zenyatta back here. Ah.
Mercy's down. First free kill.
Mercy and
Left, Hog's
Farah
down.
and May. Going crazy.
Far behind.
Briar's above.
I'm down.
Yes, Farah. We already talked about this though.
Not anymore.
I don't like the Fair Mercy pick.
Also return.
On our part, I don't like
Left.
it.
Okay, I'm
Roadhog behind us.
It's even right now.
Got their Zen.
Are you frozen on point at least?
Yes, we are.
Alright. I got 4 shots left. I gotta
I'm
reload.
down.
Nice.
Still
Good
have
stuff.
nano. I'm gonna hold. Fuck.
Far going behind.
Yeah, I got a deke out.
I'm almost back.
Shit, she's on me. She's on left. Go back to main. Fuck! I'm doing everything I can.
Yeah, it's just Farah and May. That's all that it was. We talked about this later, but I think Zen and what was it? McCree we said would have worked. I think those would have been much better picks. I don't like going Farah Mercy against Farah Mercy, especially when they have a Zen and we don't.
He's on the left side.
Yeah, hang on. Hog's coming right behind you guys. On me.
Far down.
Fuck you.
Guard rise.
Hog's purple. No, I'm down. Hog's purple.
Lost this.
Far down.
Fuck you.
Guard rise.
I couldn't.
Mercy's one.
Hog's purple.
Yes, it's fine. He just kind of comes
No,
out of nowhere.
I'm with you.
There, that's my fault.
Oh, you
Okay, once she puts a new shield down, just push back. She's gonna put a new shield down pretty soon. Yep, here she goes.
Hog's left, right side.
Arisa's low on point.
Mercy's one.
We split here.
Mercy's.
Fire is on me. Just
Okay,
watch for the
Mercy,
hold
what's up
everyone.
behind you. I
Fair's
also
behind you guys,
have
Fair's behind you guys, turn back.
That's a really good rotation, actually. You moving a
Back
point.
fast.
Fuck.
Where did you? Oh, I can't.
Looking back, it was just Fair Mercy. That's all it was.
Yesterday, and then I don't know.
We seem to struggle against Fire Mercy combos. Good.
what?
It. We really do. We really do. And we talked about that, and hopefully we can fix that problem.
Not you. The
He came back? What?
shot.
Okay. Oh, someone's purple.
Bastion's purple, Bastion's purple.
And this was all fine. We win that. So, looking back, whew, your positioning has greatly improved. You play a lot like I do, which is totally fine. What did we go over? I can't even remember. We went over number 1, doing your job, or knowing your job, I should say. Let's call it K. Oh, that's the wrong letter. KYJ, knowing your job. Right? We went over a few mechanical things. because that's what Anna is. Anna is extremely mechanical. So your positioning was fine, knowing your job, few mechanical issues that are easily addressed. And then rotations. How to rotate correctly and when, right? We went over that a few times. As far as rotations go, Ryan is the main piece of the rotation, right? But you and the off tank are there to help with the rotation, right? So people that are lagging behind, maybe people that are maybe too far ahead, you're there to supplement those people and help them to live during the rotation, right? So know who you're supposed to heal, and that also goes along with knowing your job. Who's more important to heal, right? If you have a tank on the front line, right? I don't know. I'm not even going to attempt to draw Reinhardt. There you go. If you've got a tank on the front line, and you're up high, which you usually are. Good job. Thumbs up. And you're with the DPS, right? And the DPS is back here, and this one's critical, and this one's half. This one's half health. Who do you heal? You heal the tank. Because this person is not in danger of dying. This person is. This person, maybe there's a Pharah or whatever, and they might die, but the Pharah, Widow, or Hans is going to kill them anyway. You healing them is going to do anything. This person is taking all of the damage for all the teams, so this person's more important. If you see, actually, sometimes you're on the low ground, right? And you see Krujar in front of you on Zen. We're gonna fold his legs on Zen. And you see Stray on Reinhardt with a really big head. That's how you tell the difference, obviously. Okay. This one's critical. And this one's half. Who do you heal? You can probably actually heal both of them. You could probably nade this one and shoot this one. But this person is more important than this person, because this is your other healer. So if your other healer stays up and this person dies, then, I mean, yeah, it's kind of bad, but if you can just pump one shot into him and then continue on Ryan, that will probably be best, especially since he's ahead of you and is in danger of dying. So it's very situational, right? It's not always going to be like this, right? Of course, if both are critical, you usually want to heal the tank. The tank can usually, you know, if he's at half, he can usually protect himself. But that stuff is very situational, and you kind of get the gist of it, right? That your job is to heal the tanks, but also the other support. DPS isn't really your job. Anyway, so there you go. I'll send this to you. Hopefully that all made sense.